So as we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin is at the verge of either showing a massive breakout which could bring us around 18,000 to 19,000 range, or turn into a complete disaster. Yes, you heard that correctly, because the price of Bitcoin right now is approaching around some very important line of resistance, and we are aware and also prepared. If this resistance here in the medium short term gets flipped into support, then we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue this uptrend towards the next area of confluence that is lying around 19,000 range. Yes guys, this is what we are going to discuss in today's video, so please stick till the end and also destroy that like button if you haven't done it yet. So looking at this in a weekly time frame, I'm going to keep it very simple. Yes guys, we are aware the price of Bitcoin has been holding the support from this rising trend line since 2018. Since 2018, each and every retracement around this rising trend line. After that, we have seen a very nice impulsive movement here in price action of Bitcoin, and I showed you on my previous videos that this line is being tested again. So if we do remain above 16,000 to 16,500 for the immediate short term, then we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to show some impulsiveness towards 17,000, and also flipping that into support might trigger another impulsive movement which could bring the price of Bitcoin around the next area of confluence here to the upside, which is lining around 19,000 before it chooses a trend duration, because the price of Bitcoin is also forming this so-called a Bollinger Band squeeze. Yes, Bollinger Band squeezing action frequently foreshadow a large move, and if we look in our case, this is a squeeze what is happening, and price has also managed to come across this 20 simple moving average. This central line or the middle line is the 20 simple moving average, and in our case, since the price is already above that and also testing the resistance from this upper band, we are aware guys, once this upper band resistance also gets broken, then this might trigger a bullish movement for Bitcoin for the upcoming days. Yes, just like as shown here in the example, right now we are in this price trading in a range scenario, right? But once this upper band gets broken, just like here, once this upper band gets broken and price also breaks the resistance what we have around 17,000, then there is a very high probability for price also continuing this uptrend towards the next area of confluence, which could bring the price above 18,000 and even around 19,000 before it chooses a trend duration. So that's why here in a daily time frame, price must overcome the resistance around 17,000 to continue this uptrend, because breaking out of this 17,000 resistance means the price in that case is also going to break out of this neckline. Yes guys, you can look at this pattern in a 4-hour time frame as a double bottom pattern. Adam Eve pattern doesn't matter, but yesterday I was very clear about this price movement. If the price in a daily time frame manages to remain above 16,700, then we are expecting this trend to continue, because we found out this smaller rising trend line was also holding the price, and yesterday when the price showed this retracement, this is exactly where we came and also started showing this impulsiveness after that, because I showed you the price here was forming this so-called higher highs higher lows continuation pattern type of scenario. But I'm being very clear here, even though the price is clearly flashing some bullishness, we are still below the key line of resistance. Yes guys, we are still below the key line of resistance around 17,000. So only after flipping this 17,000 resistance into proper support, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue this uptrend here like this. Yes, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue this uptrend once we flip the 17,000 resistance into proper support. So according to this double bottom pattern, according to this Adam Eve pattern, our target for the medium short term, if 17,000 gets broken, you can see is sitting around 17,600, 17,500 range. So this here is going to be our medium short term target. But if you look at this in a weekly time frame, you can see the next area of confluence is the area where we might be getting gravitated, and that will be also looked as our target area around 19,000. So for the medium short term, 17,000 is a must break resistance for Bitcoin. And beside this, guys, if you have been following me for a while, you know we have also talked about this right angle broadening wedge scenario, which was clearly pointing us the price of Bitcoin has managed to flip this previous temporary resistance into support. You can see this temporary resistance line was flipped into support, and as soon as that happened, you can see as soon as the price flipped the previous temporary resistance into support, we started with this impulsive movement. And now, according to this example, you can see right angle broadening wedge, our target, which was 17,000, has been reached. And now this is a very interesting scenario, because we know if this price fails to continue or break above this 17,000 and flip into support, then this is going to turn into a fake out, guys, just like as shown here in an example. Price after reaching the target might start with this actual corrective movement and faking out this bullish scenario. But if the price of Bitcoin shows this impulsiveness, breaks out of the 17,000 and also flips into support, as I just showed you, 17,500, 17,600 is going to be looked as our next potential target according to this double bottom pattern, and also the Anup pattern, and also according to this symmetrical triangle here in a daily time frame. This symmetrical triangle, since it is being formed during a downtrend, we have to be careful, because in the past price action, this upper line has rejected the price. Yes, guys, this upper line around 17,500, 17,600 could be acting as a resistance, and this here could be also turning into a continuation like this, just like as shown here in an example, guys, just like as this example here on the right hand side. So what I'm trying to show you here is that in the medium short term, we know we have to break this resistance around 17,000 if we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue this uptrend, because we found out the price is forming this so-called double bottom Anup pattern, and also the Bollinger Band, where we have already broken the 20 SMA signal line, and that is actually a bullish scenario. But to be completely bullish, we also have to overcome the resistance from this symmetrical triangle. Yes, the upper line resistance from the symmetrical triangle must also be broken properly around 17,500 if we are looking for a confirmed breakout, and also a continuation here towards the 18 to 19,000, the next area of confluence for Bitcoin. Because we know yesterday, guys, the price of Bitcoin and also the price of S&P 500 started showing this bullishness, because you can see the unemployment rate fell from 3.6% to 3.5%, better than expected, matching a 53-year low. So this did definitely added some fuel here in the market, and you can see the S&P started showing this bullishness, and so did Bitcoin, because you know the crypto market and traditional market is still very much correlated with one another. But what I want you guys to know is this leading indicator. According to this leading indicator, you can see the price of Bitcoin is between this central line, the central pivot line, and the bottom pivot line, right? So if we remain between this line, it's a very good sign, because we know in that case the price could still show another attempt to break out of this central line, which is going to be acting as another strong line of resistance for Bitcoin, and that is also at 17,000 area. You can see this central line is sitting around 17,000 and also going to be acting as a line of resistance. So I just showed you with this Anup pattern, right, and also double bottom pattern, we have to overcome this neckline around 17,000 if we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to continue this uptrend. And according to this one here, if the price of Bitcoin continues this uptrend and also manages to remain between the central pivot range or even the bottom pivot range, that means we are going to continue this uptrend towards our first target for this month of January, which is 17,800. And if we are lucky, right, if we are lucky and price is going to be bullish for the whole month, even for the upcoming month, then in that case you can see the R2 line is exactly at 19,000 area. So just remember guys, in the immediate short term, we have to break the resistance what we have around 17,000, because breaking that resistance means we are breaking the neckline or the resistance line from this double bottom pattern, Adamy pattern, and also going to invalidate this right angle broadening wedge scenario which has already played out, and it is pointing us that after playing out perfectly, it usually starts with this corrective movement. So if 17,000 gets into support, flips into support, then even this right angle broadening wedge is going to continue here to the upside, and also the symmetrical triangle upper line will be retested one more time before price chooses a trend direction which is around 17,500 area. And also guys, before I conclude this video, just a friendly reminder, if you haven't destroyed that like button, please do it right now. But if you want to support me even further, a comment would be much appreciated. And also for those individuals who are unaware of my Twitter account, it's Crypto Anup. Feel free to follow me there. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, if you like what you just saw, then please destroy that like button. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now, by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye-bye.